my ambition, cause I'm on one. Swinging for the fences for the home run. Even further beyond into the universe. But I've got to make it to first. It feels like every second's being stolen. I risk it for every ticket we sold them. You got the ball, I'ma take it home. Bottom line, I'm gonna make it home.
Time for base. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball. Adam Jones will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Adam Jones.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. And Jones is going to have himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Now the 3-0 offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but foul. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Jones gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. In is Joey Votto now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Missed with a slider.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Scorched to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lou Brock.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Cano, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored in infield single.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. In time as he just gets the tag down. Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Digging in, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now swinging a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
3-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting 7.
At the plate, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Manny Machado. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez, still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll leave things on the shoulders of Scott Kazmir, the pitcher. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. The 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 to him now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. There's one. On to Votto, a double play. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one away here with the bases empty and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to center field. Brock going back at the track. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Speared on the dive. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Daniel.
Bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one down now. The pitcher, Robbie Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Chopped weakly up the first base line. On to first, and there are two down. Riding in once again, Lou Brock. Runner in scoring position with two gone. High pop-up. Sanchez is there, and that's the third out. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for Anaheim.
First pitch on its way.
J.D. Martinez.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two. The 2-1. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brock racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Brock is there, 2 gone. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent...
And the throw is in time to get him. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there. So here now is the pitcher, Scott Kazmir. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Machado, the runner at third with no outs. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Jones. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on third. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Giancarlo Stanton now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. In is Joey Votto now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brock's coming in. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. From the stretch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hit to third. Right to Bryant. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's Nolan Arenado. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Smokes this one into deep center field. Brock going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. Threw a base on balls his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's a gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman, Daniel.
First pitch
Murphy.
coming. Here it is. On the ground to the right side. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on the bag himself. And the ready.
Leading off for Anaheim. Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right there, Murphy at second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Harper. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kazmir. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Correa into shallow left, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another. Chance, Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lou Brock. High in the air out to center field. Machado has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Greg Holland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Giancarlo Stanton now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Now playing center field, number 10.
1 out, nobody on.
Jones.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Hit high and deep to right center. Harper giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. In is Joey Votto now.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Brock. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the inning. Ready for another. Another shot now. Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. He's set. Here it comes. Hit well towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he's safe. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's a 6-1 game.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and their runners at the corners now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stanton has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 6-2 game. Set and the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Gloved by Arenado. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. High pop up. Murphy settles under it near second. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez is going to have room out there as he into the box now. J.D. Martinez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the inning begins with a quick.
The pitcher, number 56, Greg Holland.
Justin Upton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Justin Upton.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Line drive to left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lou Brock. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is. Jake Diekman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Manny V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Martinez is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Carlos Correa.
Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, one away.
Right fielder number
digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting. Third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. To third. Arenado has it. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our...
Close. Come close.
MLB Network welcome. Striding in, Lou Brock. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Las Vegas.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Lou
And afternoon
Brock.
baseball on MLB Network is the 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Very nice afternoon. High skies and 77 degrees at game time. 2 balls and a strike now. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. 1 out. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Paxton's ready. First pitch on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
In there, 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Cano waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 home. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. So 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Is a sinker that misses for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Right fielder.
Striding into the box, Luis Gonzalez. Here in the form of his breakout series card, depicting the year he first started to see major success in the big leagues. 1-0 the count. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Joey Votto. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A little roller toward the hole. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off with a 51. First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez on the move. He's got it one away. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The count now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Daniel Murphy.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Gary
back up the middle, gloved by Murphy. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. And it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Count is 1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Throw into second. throw won't get him. Now in the box, Robinson Cano.
Second baseman.
From the stretch.
Robinson Cano.
No balls and a strike to count. No one out with a runner at second. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard on the ground toward short. To his left, Correa. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Batting ninth, pitcher James Paxton.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. 3 runs already home here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Correa shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. So here now's the pitcher, Brandon McCarthy, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Move up. Ryan Braun will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance, Adam Jones. He appears here in his All-Star Series form.
Adam Jones.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Coming to the plate now, Luis Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
3-0 now. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. Ozuna is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Braun coming on. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to take his hacks again. J.D. Martinez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat. Bryce Harper flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Lots of
well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. And that ends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Correa backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Manny Machado
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Rounded down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it is. Another one sent foul. Arenado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is Ozuna. He's there to make the play. Riding in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the fifth in this one. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Grounded to first. Fielded by Votto. The tag, and he is out. Here's Marcelo Zuna.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Adam Jones tripled and scored in his last at-bat. And we'll see what he does. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had two bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Luis Gonzalez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Braun giving chase. One away. So a runner on first with one out now. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Line to the right side. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Outside it's 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lifted in the air to center field. Braun has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. At the
leading off. For the 51.
Justin Upton will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. He's got it 1 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And Gonzalez will put this away without much effort. 2 gone now. Digging in, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in. Greg Holland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Greg Holland.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Number 8.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. but this will be foul. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Murphy will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Standing in, James Paxton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Center fielder number 10.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Jones. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And a double steal try here. Hit back toward the mound. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Launch to right field and deep. Gonzalez looking up. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. No outs, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Gonzalez sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In now, Gary Sanchez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano has it. And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Bounce it to the left side. Arenado's got it. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Luis Gonzalez. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. In is Joey Votto now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Harper. And that ends the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Holland. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ryan Braun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens?
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. Braun rounds second. He's heading for third. The relay, and Braun's going to be in there at third with a triple. Sliding in.
Carlos Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Gonzalez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. So a big moment.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant. Your attention, please.
As a look, now the pitch.
Now pitching.
Shot weakly to the left. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball pitch.
Now pitching.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. J.D. Martinez. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Martinez.
Popped him up. Bryant is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Nolan.
baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hot shot down the line. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. So a runner at first now with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Popped high in the air. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Zach Britton comes on.
Anthony Rizzo.
Edwin Encarnacion will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Encarnacion.
High pop-up. Votto is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready to take his hats again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for. Interesting this may be to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Bouncer up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Tapped out in front of home. Sanchez scoops it up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
For the visitors, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. Credit to say to Zach Britton. The loss goes to Brandon McCarthy. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please, drive home safely.
7 ties over pleasure vibes. 5 deep temp plus 11 knives. Roll supreme, glowing steam. How my ride? I don't, but I take a shot.
We are under the light. Now at the plate, Lou Brock. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights, Marcell Ozuna, who have come on as a pinch hitter.
Marcell Ozuna.
Cue shot here out towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Stepping in.
Second here tonight. Shortstop, Carlos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to Votto, a double play. Settling in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Harper.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. 1-0 the count. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
First baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ball 1. The 1-0. Line toward right center. But he will run this one down in right center. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Grounded to the right. There's Cano. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. Ball 1. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a Gold player who's a really tough out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. The tag, and they got him at second. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's a Gold caliber player with an impressive power swing. He can make a ton of contact as well. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. 0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. Now batting, J.D. Martinez. He's a gold caliber player who's got excellent hitting attributes across the board. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to Martinez. The 3-1. Tap down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Rip down the line. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. Here's Robbie Cano now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lays off 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robbie Ray. 9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher, Robbie.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Machado is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna. He singled to open up the ball game. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's down to 3rd. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning. Now in the box, Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him. Pop high in the air. Votto waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Manny Machado now.
Leading off for the Hawks. The shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Manny
Bouncer down the line. And that's the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Scott Kazmir. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Riding in once again, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Flores is there on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Votto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Flying toward right center, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. Here's Nolan Arenado. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Harper has it in his sights, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Taken in by Machado. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Robbie Ray. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's Marcell Ozuna, a hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. Cano for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ozuna is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. The tag, and he is out. At the plate, Robinson Cano as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Robinson
Cano is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's out number 1. In now, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Scott Kazmir. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Scott Kazmir becomes out number 2 this inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Flores over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Bounce it to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
First baseman number
ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hot shot to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The last at bat, Manny D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Joey Votto. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Missed with a slider. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 2-0 now. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
On the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in, Wilmer Flores. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stride.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Dribbled up the line.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Robbie Ray. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag. So strike.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. No hits to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Sanchez leads off first with 1 away. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado now. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Machado.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. From deep in the hole. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Grounded to short. Machado has it. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now swinging a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And a close play at first, but he's called out of his. Now to the plate. Scott Casper. Nelson Cruz has come out into the.
Giving to the pitcher, Casper. Number 23.
Dylan Betances on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Betances now playing center field.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit high and deep to right center. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Outside with that slurve of his. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joey Votto would be next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Back up the middle. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Chris Bryant.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
First baseman. Anthony
First offering on its way. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled foul into the seats in right. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Votto is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. In is Joey Votto now. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. A little tapper. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Number 28.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Betances sets, trying to work it full on 3-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging into.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter, second baseman.
Jake Diekman takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Slider. Right over the middle. Brandon Phillips will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher.
Jake Diekman.
Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now. Now to try to get
Ryan Braun. Now pitching. Right now, Iglesias. Now playing second base.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Marcell Ozuna. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Machado will put this one away, and the side is retired. Chad Green comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Always good to have a veteran like this to turn to in the pinch as the left-handed hitting Luis Gonzalez has moved out into the on-deck circle now. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first down. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Starling Marte. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Green is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. At the plate, Joey Votto. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here, 1 away. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
The whole ball game comes down to one pitch. Execute a strike, give yourself a chance. Leave it outside the zone, you're going home.
Full count still. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. The catch is made. Here comes the winning run from third. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Giancarlo Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Fulfilling my destiny, yeah. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah. I told y'all I'm a psycho. Ain't no telling what I might do. Yeah. L put his hands around my throat, so I cut him off. That's what you get for stepping on my toes. At the top of the key, that's an ISO. My career about to take off flight mode. You don't like where we're headed? What you sitting on my flight for, huh? Yeah, they said wait until your time comes. Nope, time's up. You put in the album, got you thinking it's your birthday. Woo! Yeah, I'm full of surprises. A lot of pressure on the record, so you know I'm making diamonds. Tell me, how would you define this? You witnessing the finest. Yeah, you never know what you can do until you try it. I've been working late nights like a letterman. He ain't working anymore, well forget it then. Somebody get the too late, yeah, the light bulb's off in my head again. Where is Edison from my adrenaline? Rushing through my veins like it's never did. Walk it is the body, man, if you ain't got the head with it. Since a kid I've been a pessimist. I like to focus on the negatives, oh Lord. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew what that meant to me. Yeah, you try to take advantage of me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Laugh when they question me. Y'all ain't no threat to me. Yeah, I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Hey, you know I keep it real honest, real topics. Ain't no way I will stop it. Chills watching everything that's going on around me. They wonder if I still got it. I'm still rhyming, just another day in paradise. Till you put your hands on me, yeah, now we got a real problem. Pay homage, make comments, we in the same genre, but I can guarantee we don't put out the same product. Get away from me, there ain't nothing you can say to me. Try to run my name through the dirt, that's fine, I was made from it. You ain't made it till they printing shirts with your face on them. Outside trying to sell them at your shows as a fake for me. This is something can't nobody ever take from me. No mistake on me, take a blade to me, take a vein from me. Let me know what you get when you pull the DNA from me. Woo! No matches, I've been the baddest, no way to match it. You never seen the passion that's even half this. I'm wreaking havoc, I think the fact that you think I'm average is kinda madness. So quit your nagging, you couldn't fathom what I've imagined. Forget the mansion, I'm in the attic. It's pretty graphic, but had to happen. You don't see it, get your glasses, forget the status. Yeah, I feel like we might be on the come up. Knew I was a problem, how I showed up. Did not have to sell out, but the shoulders. They asked me why I do it, so I told them. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny.
I've been on a long road with the devil right beside me, rising with the morning sun. It's the hunger that drives me. Oh Lord, set my soul, take my pain and turn it into gold. It's all I know. All I know, all I know is champion. I can take a beating, I'll rise again. Running through the jungle until the end. I can live forever, I'll rise again. Keep rising up, I'm champion. I can take a beating, I'll rise again. Running through the jungle until the end. I can live forever, I'll rise again. Keep rising up, every time I knock down, it's the struggle that reminds me. So heaven gonna feel me now. Put the wings upon my feet.
2-0 on Pierce. The 2-0 pitch. Fly ball deep left field. Has he done it again? Back goes Revere to the wall. There goes another walk-off grand slam. Oh, my goodness.
Danger, danger, fear and anger. I see dead people when I talk to strangers. Scarred with a stomach stop. Gotta get these bundles off. Bubbles in the soft focus. Sharp words.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We'll have Diamond digging in now, Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Castillo has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Brock waits on it. 2 gone. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Standing in, Lou Brock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Vegas. Center fielder.
First offering on its way.
Brock.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in, Carlos Correa. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. First pitch on its way. Just short, hit hard. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Sliders in for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Simmons over to his right. 1 out. Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Anthony Rizzo.
Brock on third. Correa on second. Harper at first. 1 gone. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch from the stretch.
Sanchez.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Weak chopper to the left side. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. At the plate, Daniel Murphy, who could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Back up the middle, and he is out on the tag. Leading off the inning. Nelson Cruz.
Right fielder.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning start.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. DJ LeMahieu will be next. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up. And that's in there. Base hit. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now. Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Liner toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now the double steal is on here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brock is there, 2 gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. 2 men on, 2 out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way. Weak chopper up the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Cruz over at second. LeMahieu on at first with 2 down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brock waits on it, and that retires the side. Stepping into the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the fresh run and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Castillo. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simmons. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Correa. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Luis Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Luis Castillo.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Brock's coming in, but he can't get there. That's down for a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Castillo at second. Cain on at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, J.D. Martinez. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. The 1-0 home. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone! Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back homers. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
DJ LeMahieu.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. Longoria takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he can't get back to third. A blunder. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Leading off for Las Vegas, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
High pop-up. Longoria is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant is a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Left side of the infield into the shift. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andrelton Simmons.
To short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one just missed outside. Molina is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Castillo. He reached on a single in his first try. And a high strike there, 0-1. There goes the runner. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is up with it, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Simmons on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He's a gold caliber player with an impressive power swing. He can make a ton of contact as well. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. He went down on strikes last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 on the inside corner. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Right fielder.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. that last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Murphy has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Luis Castillo.
Leading on for the 51. Pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ryan Braun.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock.
Lou Brock.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Brock, base runner at first with one out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be two. LeMahieu on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. And now Bryce Harper. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded softly to the right. The tag, and he is out. Greg Holland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Right there, Murphy at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Lifted into center field. Brock waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kane is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again. Luis Castillo. Eric Thames will get the call here.
Eric Thames.
A ball and no strikes. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle to his right. Correa in time to first, and there are 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Holland is there to make the catch. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to take it now is Cain as he puts it away for the first down. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez there to put it away for out number 2. So here now is the pitcher, Greg Holland.
Greg Holland.
Edwin Encarnacion will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. And that misses ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. That's a fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
This is skied into short left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Leading off for the game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Line drive base hit. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Just a tick behind for a strike. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Correa is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Zimmerman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there he goes towards second. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lou Brock. He's a diamond-level player, widely recognized for his blazing speed on the base paths. Right side. And there's one away. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Correa.
First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit. In now, Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Bryce Harper.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Evan Longoria will start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strike. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. And this pitch misses for a ball. The 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Anthony. Rizzo stands in now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit sharply on the ground. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Now batting. Second baseman, Daniel
First
Murphy.
pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Like what's next for me? I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew it.
Fans, our final line.
I got music in my soul. I got music in my soul. I got music wherever I go. Don't need nothing.